Hi guys, my name is Elle and welcome to my channel, Elle's a Name. Okay guys, so what I'm going to be talking about today is rhabdomyolysis. It seems apparent that most people don't know what it is, and I don't blame you. If you've had it, you will know what it is and you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. I had exercise-induced rhabdomyolysis. What I did was 2 personal training sessions, half an hour long. What most people don't know is that I am a personal trainer. The reason I did go under personal training from someone else was because I wanted to experience what my clients felt like, and I also was in the position where I wanted to compete eventually. Unfortunately that didn't work out. I did have rhabdomyolysis, so that's severe muscle breakdown within the body causing myoglobin to be released, which can clog up the kidneys, which isn't too great. As you can imagine, you can go into renal failure and also have cardiac arrest because your body can't cope with what's going on and your heart starts to have irregular heartbeats. So how did I find out that I had rhabdomyolysis? I didn't really know. In honesty with you, I thought I had severe DOMS, and that is quite usual. I can deal with DOMS, that's no problem. So for those of you that aren't fitness fanatics or have never heard the term DOMS, it's delayed onset muscle soreness. You normally get it when you go to the gym and you feel that pain the next day that you can't get out of bed. That's DOMS. Yeah. So what happened? I basically went to the doctor on a Thursday. Bear in mind, I think my first session was a Monday, my personal training session. I went to the doctor complaining of severe muscle pains, and I said it might be DOMS, but I'm not too sure. It's quite painful in terms of it burns. It's, imagine DOMS but amplified by 10. That's how it feels like. And when I say painful, it's bearable for me, but it may not be bearable for other people. So I went to a doctor's and he was basically just going like this, and I will show you, right. So I'm lying down like this, and he's going, right, kick your leg up, kick your leg up. And I'm like, yeah, that hurts. He's asking me, does it hurt? Yeah, that does hurt. Yeah, please don't try that again. So he's doing the other leg now, and I'm like, because I don't really show when I'm in pain, so I have quite a poker face. He's telling me to move my leg up and down, and it really does hurt. And he's saying, oh, you just need to keep your legs moving. I didn't tell him one crucial fact I should have told him. And for those viewers that are watching right now, if you don't like in-depth info that can be a bit graphic, I say skip on a little bit. So I didn't tell him about my colour of my urine, which is a big sign for rhabdo. If you have urine that is the colour of Coke, like Coca-Cola, the drink, then you may probably have rhabdo. I didn't tell him. I don't think it was a crucial fact. I thought it was just me being over dramatic, so I didn't tell him. Later on that day, this colour in your urine got bad. Yeah, you shouldn't have urine that colour. So I'm calling the doctors saying, is there any urgent appointments, anyone I can speak to? Because this I don't think is normal. So they're arranging a telephone appointment. Meanwhile, I'm Googling what's going on. And when you Google, you all know you're gonna die. So I googled, oh yeah, if you had this, you should go to the ER. Right, here I am. I got my dad. I'm going to the ER. There's no doubt about it. So skip ahead to the ER, so the emergency room. I'm in there, I check in with the reception, complaining of 2 different situations. I said they may not correlate to each other, but just in case I'm going to let you know. She said okay. And then I was seated in the minors department. So here in the UK we have minors and majors. I'm not too sure if it's the same throughout the world. So I'm in the minors department. I was there for about 5 minutes, and this lady comes and gets me. Says, okay, we'll go to the other side. Sits me down near the door, which is nearest to the entrance where you normally get triage before you get tested for anything else. So I'm there and I'm thinking, okay, right, this is not good news. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have the biggest fears of hospitals, like for real. My heart rate can go from about 80 to 122, maybe 130 max, from just walking into the hospital department. So this is serious. Sitting down, someone comes and gets me. Right, I'm lying on one of those hospital beds. I need a blood test. So I just told you I have the biggest fears of hospitals. When it comes to blood tests, I'm a fainter. I fainted once, and since I fainted once, I tend to faint. And it is horrific. If you ever fainted, I feel sorry for you guys because it is horrible. So I'm lying down. I'm like, okay, right, we're gonna have to do this. So I'm lying down and I'm thinking, okay, by the way, I tend to faint. That's why they've laid me down. So here it goes. Have a blood test, and I'm just like, my eyes closed, like, please let me over, please let me over. I'm trying not to scream. So I'm quite chilled. I look like I'm in pain really, but I'm not. I'm just a bit, I don't know, I don't like blood tests. So the blood test is done. They leave a cannula in, and I don't like it. I think this might be the second time they left a cannula in. The first time is been to hospital before and I've left it in just in case I need to stay overnight. So I've left it in there, well, they've left it in, and I don't like the look of it. It's something about needles or something being in your veins that make me a bit squeamish. So I'm not looking at it, and it's the smallest cannula you can see. I think it's the pink one. I think that's the smallest one. I can't remember, but it's the smallest one that you can get because I have really small veins. Okay, so next step. I'm saying that I should do a urine test. My urine is not, it's not a normal colour, so I'm insisting that I get a urine test done. Come back from the toilets. Okay, again, skip ahead if you don't like graphic information, but it was literally just blood. It was not normal. And I don't like the sight of blood. I know, I shouldn't really be in hospital if I don't like all of these things. So I'm looking at it, and it's sitting on a desk like right in front of me, and here is a bottle. Just making me feel sick really. So I'm lying there thinking, okay, right, I'm in safe hands. Do I really need to worry about anything else? Probably not. So it's probably about half an hour. I need to wait for blood test results. I'm there a while. Say I'm there about 5 hours later. I've been moved from room where you normally get triage, and there's a hospital bed sometimes in there, to a room on the opposite side because they need that room for triage. So I'm there wheeled across in this hospital bed because I forgot to mention, yeah, I can't really walk properly. Imagine doing leg day and you're trying to walk down the stairs. Times factor 2, exaggerated, then that is how I'm walking. Okay, so by this point I'm actually attached to a drip and I'm asking all sorts of questions. I'm saying, does it hurt? Does it sting? If you've never had drip before, I'm sure these are normal questions. Puts it in, and I'm still like this. I'm like, I hope it doesn't hurt. In my head, that's what I'm saying. So they attach me to this drip, which is, I think it's 1 litre, 2 litres, one of those big bags of IV fluids attached, and then through a drip. And for those of you that are wondering, drips do not hurt. You can feel the initial fluid going through your veins, just through your arm. I can. So I had the cannula here. Thankfully they can see my veins through my tattoos. May have been this side, but it was one of this size. It's normally this one. That is quite good. So my cannula is here. They can't really find veins here or anywhere else. So that's where I had my cannula in, and I was attached to IV fluids throughout the night.